I'm going to keep this intro short and sweet.
Since moving into our new studio, Olivia and I have come to the realization that we have a little bit too much stuff and not enough space.
So, we have a plan to build an entire loft system above my side of the room.
This is Cam, forager of many things, and truly the backbone behind this entire project. Going into this project, we did know that we wanted the loft to go above the door as you enter the studio. We were unsure of where we wanted the ladders. We didn't know if we wanted the ladder to go on the side, near my cabinet space, in the middle of the room on a rolly track system, or store on the wall. What we did know was that me and Olivia were both going to be able to stand up there with no problem. It was going to be about 6 feet from the floor to the ceiling, and we wanted both closet racks to go up there, possibly some of the chest, and definitely my black cabinet to go up there to act as a store of closet space.
This will probably stay the same, but we are hitting a roadblock into how we want to decorate the whole thing and make it come together. So what we're going to do is we're going to call in reinforcements, and you probably know her really well here on YouTube. We're going to call in the crafting queen herself, Rachel Maxey.
Loft troll. Loft troll.
You've upgraded from the floor troll to the loft troll.
The first thing on our agenda was to take down every single piece of decor we have on the wall. Kind of sad to see it go because I feel like we just put it up there, but I'm very excited to see what Rachel does to the space and the magic she brings to the studio. Like I mentioned earlier, this is Cam, Olivia's husband, and without him, this loft wouldn't have been built as quickly as it was. He spent many hours before and after work going to the store for supplies, prepping the space for the build, and once he was ready to actually build it, he enlisted our other friend Cam to help. Not only can they take majestic photos, they can also build a loft in under 3 hours. The day after the loft was officially built, we had our friend Rachel Maxey come in to see it in person for herself so she could start her own design plans. The vibe for this build was all over the place, but we eventually settled for Cozy Tavern meets a Victorian Wizard Observatory workshop. Rachel was very much on board for all the vibes.
The loft troll. Loft troll. Loft troll.
You've upgraded from the floor troll to the loft troll.
On the second floor troll.
Now onto my favorite part of the whole process, thrifting. We wanted to go out and hunt down a few unique pieces for the loft, so we headed down the street to one of my favorite antique malls in Massachusetts called Burnett's Antiques. The shop is housed in an old mill next to a beautiful river, and it's 3 stories high full of old junk and treasures.
Like the wall sconces. I know. Pivot. Perfect. We're getting Cam in there.
And then how quick?
The standing process of the loft took a little bit longer than we thought, but we had fun doing it. Maybe goofed around a little bit too much. On the second day of staining, I was in the studio alone and I finished up the ladder and painted the ceiling of the loft and the upstairs floor a dark brown color so that it blended in well with the stain. At this point in the process, I was ready for this part to be over with and I never wanted to touch a paintbrush ever again. Once the loft was dry enough, we enlisted our partners Cam and Cody to help us get this giant black cabinet up into the loft. We really couldn't have done it without them, so thank you. The first day of installation was freezing and snowing just a little bit, but Rachel and her partner Nick drove out to install some of the first parts of the decor that Rachel had made for us.
Pivot.
If you haven't already gone and watched Rachel's video about the build, she goes into more depth and shows you how she created these amazing stone walls and beams out of foam. Every girl wants one thing. And that's a rolling ladder that leads up to a bookcase. T-minus 2 days before this loft has to be completed, and there's a lot still to get done with it. I had to stain these railings today, and I also have to stain this awesome bookshelf that Cam made. So let's do that.
I'll smash it with a hammer.
You what?
I'll smash it with a hammer. I don't know what those do. Do I want? Looks great. I love it there actually. It totally closes into a little library. I'm going to skirt today. If I knew. More nails. Good boy nails. These are so crooked.
Sorry guys, I just need to interrupt this important programming for this one question. As an avid centaur lover, do you think centaurs cuddle this way, or do they cuddle this way? Thank you for your time. Alright, bye.
Love that.